Good evening, everyone. Okay, tonight I want to talk about the two games that I picked up this week at the Monroeville Exchange. It's I it's not just a local store. They have many different stores in Ohio, Pennsylvania, and I think West Virginia. It's not just a like one person shop like some of the other places I visit. And some people might think that, oh, their prices are too high, they don't give you much for trade-ins and all this kind of stuff. But I've been able to find some decent deals, and I've been trying to collect some of the older Atari 2600 stuff. That's basically what I grew up with. And I had a house fire in 1994, and I basically lost everything. I had all the original boxes, all the pamphlets, manuals, all that kind of stuff. I had the boxes in bigger cardboard boxes, and I had all the games out. I actually made a little stand for my Atari. I had the Game Center from Atari Age. I got it out of Atari Age. I had all the Atari Age magazines, everything, and then we had that house fire, and it was all gone. So one of the collections that I'm never going to get a full collection. Because there's some games that I'm just not willing to pay the price for, and they didn't really do too well because they weren't that good. And I don't feel like spending, I don't even know what they are now, but I know some of them were up around $1,000 to $5,000 for some of those rarer games. But I'd like to try to get, a decent collection, as much as I can, but I know it'll never be complete. With that being said, I noticed that there was a lot of Atari 2600 games at the Exchange whenever I went this past week. And I was looking through, one of the sub-collection categories is that I'd like to get all of the Atari 2600 Activision games. Activision, those guys, from what I remember, if this is right, I'll need to look this up, but a couple of the guys that formed Activision were actually upset. They worked at Atari, and they were upset with the way the programmers weren't getting recognition for their games. So they broke away from Atari, but they, I guess, kept in good relations with them and started Activision, started making games for Atari as a third party, and I kind of like most of the games that Activision came out. I don't think they really came out with bad games back then. So, just as one of the offshoots, I'd like to get all of theirs, and another one that I'd like to get is a Magic. I don't know who those, what that company entailed, but their games seem to be really good. And with that, I picked up two games yesterday. Yesterday. Wow. I got Mega Mania: A Space Nightmare. Don't know if you can see that. And Activision presents Ghostbusters. Now, I never really was into Atari whenever the Activision games started with these blue labels. I was actually already out of high school, I think, or I might have been getting out of high school, but the games I was buying weren't these ones that had the blue labels. I have one other one. I think it's Ice Hockey. Ice Hockey has one of these blue labels. I'm not sure. I think these are the later ones. Well, this was made in 1985. It has 84, 85 on here. And I graduated high school in 85. At that time, I wasn't buying a whole lot for the 2600 because I also had a ColecoVision with the Atom home computer or family computer, and I had an Atari 5200. I love the Atari 5200. I didn't really like the joysticks too much, but as far as the graphics went and everything, I thought they were great. And the graphics were way, way better than the 2600, especially for games like Pac-Man and Donkey Kong and some others. But for the 2600, you kind of had to use your imagination for a lot of the games. That's why you'd read the manuals, is to get an idea of what everything's supposed to be about, and then as you're playing, you're pretending you're this or that or whatever, and you had to use your imagination with them. So tonight I'm going to try Mega Mania, Space Nightmare, and it's kind of interesting because your guy on here, the ship, looks a lot like the Enterprise, so we'll see how that turns out. And then Ghostbusters, and see the name on here, Doug. Oh, Doug, not D-O-A-G, it's D-O-U-G. So Doug, thank you for trading this in. Alright, let me get this started up. I'm going to pause the video and cut the lights down so that there's no glare on the TV. So I'll be right back. Okay, we got the lights down, and I'm going to try the Mega Mania first. It's a little bit difficult to see this here in the dark, so we'll see. Oh, great, the cartridge won't go in. So we'll see how this works. There it is. Wow, not exactly sure what happened there. Let's see if it comes up. Oh, my TV shut off. No, that's not good. Okay, that's good. Now let me get seated here. Hopefully you can see over my head. You see what I mean? The ships look like the Enterprise. The thing that's really difficult with this, at least in Space Invaders, when you move, your shots don't, but your shots move with this one, and I'm not that good with that. I'm trying to avoid the shots coming down, and I'm not hitting some of the stuff because of it. Alright. Yes, I am really this bad. I like playing video games, but I suck. Okay, well, that game was fast. So that's Mega Mania. I wasn't exactly sure what to expect whenever I saw it. But, again, Activision game, I think I like it. Okay, let's try Ghostbusters now. I did play this once before. The tune is catchy. I wanted to see what it was like before I started recording. So first we got to go through this menu thing. I'm not exactly sure what I'm doing with this, but you get one of these bait things, one vacuum cleaner, and then you can get as many traps as you can. So, let me see. Oh, how did I start it? It was something weird like the black and white. No. Oh, the so we can do two things. Okay, so we got the red up here is a hotel or building that has a ghost. And I guess I'm traveling to it now. Okay, so I gotta set a trap. I gotta get ready. Got a partner. There. Okay. Rats. Uh-oh, he's gonna get me. So I'm not exactly sure what that means. If I want to, I can come over here. I got the vacuum on the Ecto-1, and I just sucked up that ghost. So I'll keep driving until the car pulls over. There's no ghost there, so then I'll come over. Let's see if I'll get a ghost to this one. Nope, no ghost. Huh. Shoot. Can't really judge the distance on these. Aha, I got that one. It doesn't give me any money for that, though. I don't know how you get money. The tune is catchy. I think I've heard it before. I guess as long as the ghost is in the Ecto-1, whenever you press the button to activate the vacuum cleaner, you can get the ghost. I notice my money doesn't go up, so I don't know what that's for. And I really can't show you much else because they just keep doing this one block. I don't know how to go down. I don't know if you can or not. There. Oh wow, two. Aha, okay, so this building here, we'll go up here. I don't think there'll be any, no ghosts, but this one at least. Rats. I have no idea what yellow is. Maybe I lost. Okay. I think I lost on that. Let me reset this. No, I'm gonna leave it like that. Alright, let me pause the video and I'm gonna turn on the lights again. Alright, well, thank you for watching tonight, and please, in this world that we live in, it seems really strange right now compared to whenever these games came out. I just ask that as you think of other people, think of trying to treat them the way you would want to be treated. And have a good night. I hope you liked the video.